morning, Father, and good morning, all my dear teachers, and good morning, all my dear students, especially class 8. So, we already finished 3 lessons. So, social and political life, we finished 2 lessons, and afterwards, yesterday, I already finished history, chapter number 4. So, if any kind of problem and all the exercise questions, I will give in WhatsApp. Today I will give few are given few of the questions today I will give, and some of the questions I will give later on. So without wasting time, today I start this lesson, crafts and industries, chapter number 4, history, page number 26. Page number 26. See students, page number 26. Class 8 student, page number 26 in your social science book, chapter number 5, crafts and industries. What is craft and what is industries? So in your book, in the introduction part, you just see during the 18th century, some of the main industries in India were textile, shipbuilding, handcrafts, and other art and crafts such as perfumery, paperworking, and other household works. Indian goods are flourishing market in the West, while Indian demand and the Western product was negligible, like British woolens. India has been a major cotton producing country since ancient times. India is the very much famous for its cotton producing goods in that ancient period. Okay, India has an invaluable trade in the cotton textile in cotton textile before coming of the British. In fact, Indian textile enjoyed worldwide reputation for excellence. However, things changed when the period between 18th and 19th century witnessed industrial revolution in Europe. Before 18th and 19th century, the things are totally different. After 18th and 19th century, industrial revolution took place in England. In England, the goods are furnished in the industries, so big industries. So before 18th and 19th century, India is producing handmade products, and their reputation is so high in cotton producing goods. While India enjoyed 17.6%, India's percentage, you see, 17.6%. 17.6% of the world's industrial production in 1830. It is the record of 1830 AD. Okay. British share was 9.5%. British share with this 9.5%. British. This is the record of the British. So British record is 9.5%. While 1900, Indian share has declined 1.7%, while British had grown 18.6%. So 1830, during the time of 1830, the Indian share is more than the British, but it is made change in the time of 1980. India's percentage only in 1980, India's percentage is only 1.7%, and British is 18.6%. So with this, we come to know that Indian crafts is going to be declined with the changing situation during 18th and 19th century. So Indian industries on the eve of the 19th century. See in your book 26 page number, in the 17th and 18th century, 3 kinds of industries existed in India. The rural cottage industry such as weaving, pottery and carpentry, which is provided for day-to-day requirement of the agriculturist in the village. Next, The urban domestic industries producing various products such as textiles for the use of the town folks carried by the family members. Next, the small urban factory and the rural karkhanas which produce luxury items for the textiles, silk and muslin and jewelry, every for the royal household and the world in the world market. The urban industries of India at the beginning of 19th century was mainly in the nature of handcraft. So Indian industries are of their hand only. It is purely handicraft industries because India is not in a position to establish big industries because there is no much capital in the hand of the Indian producers or Indian handcrafts or Indian industries. Producing textiles such as cotton, silk, woolen products sought all over the world. The muslin of Decca, carpets of Lahore, shawls of Kashmir, and the embroidery works of Banaras were famous. The ivory goods and the wood goods, jewelry were also wide sought of the Indian communities. The urban industries occupied a very favorable and important place in the economic activity of India. So this is the clear introduction about craft and industries and how it is exist and how Indian industries was going to be a declined one.